Welcome to another episode of Game Chat Tonight with the Huber Rebels. Episode number 4, A New Hope. Nobody's used that, so I think we're in the clear, you know. I just have a lot of hope for the show as it continues to grow, peaking right through the middle. This is really the heart of what we want to do. Ironically, also talking about Star Wars today.
Hell yeah.
And Star. I don't know what it says underneath, but maybe it says Wars.
My shirt says Star.
Star Court. Yes.
Yeah. That's a happenstance. Random happenstance. Never mind. My name is Jordan, by the way.
And my name is Ethan. I don't think I said that either.
You did. I think you did.
Yeah, sure, whatever. But, you know, in case anybody missed it, we are the Huber Rebels, which I also did say. Who knows where that came from. But yeah, we got lots to talk about today. Some good stuff. But I have to officially start it off.
Yeah.
Because it's just under a year saying I have officially beaten final boss, Tears of the Kingdom. So, golf clap.
Yay!
Not picking up on the mic. And
it did on my end for sure.
It was perfect. I don't
Good.
really have anything other to say. Like part of me wishes like I had it all recorded and everything, but like it's up here.
Yeah.
Obviously no spoilers. I spent like one day prepping, getting everything else ready in game for my
No. I love the idea that you're doing all the chores in the house. You're cooking yourself like a nice game, easy to eat kind of meal. You get your station all comfy in a blanket. You turn the fire on. Like you spent a whole day prepping the inside of the house to sit down and finish this game.
So I think that also did happen.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Yeah, no, that also did happen. The fireplace is going. I don't know if I mentioned that.
I could just tell.
And so I got the fire had been going early, but so this is what because I'm not going to talk spoilers. Jordan has much of a ways to go before he gets there, which is totally fine. Maya plans to play this game for years.
Good.
Like,
I love that.
I've been listening to all the reviews and spoiler casts and everything now, and it's just like low key. I'm like, I want to start it again. It's just I'm not going to, but
not now.
What a testament. I'll share this one anecdote that I really like, that the kind of like common sentiment is like Breath of the Wild was the first draft for this game, which is just
crazy.
An insane thing to think. I'm not gonna do a deep dive on Tears of the Kingdom, but yes, the finale, I didn't get like crazy like whatever, but it got me a little bit.
Yeah,
the finale.
That's what I've heard.
I love how they did it. I've heard complaints too, but you know, people are always wrong. That's fine. People are allowed to be wrong. I think because I spent almost 250 hours, it almost feels like that's how you're supposed to
spend that much time.
Yeah, which is completely unreasonable to expect for most people.
But okay, if you just kind of mainline it, is it worse? Or is it, I mean, in your opinion, is it still good story, good gameplay if you do it quickly?
Yes, I just don't know how, like, dude, it just felt so epic.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's gonna be perfect no matter what.
I love that you saved the final boss until after you like cleaned up and finished everything that you wanted to finish. That's cool.
And it was more to the point where I was like, now if I wait till I do everything 100%, I'll feel like I'm spinning my wheels. Like everything up until that point was like organically going through the game, which and it's just insane.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know when something will ever be like this again. But the fire was like coming down. It took me until like after around 12 o'clock or after 12 o'clock, like to finally roll credits and get like the end. But it was like the fire was like kind of, I turned all the lights off, like just like flickering, and by the end it was out.
That's so cool.
Like the timing just lined up perfectly, which was unplanned but lucky. Maya did try to come out at one point, and I was like, "Get back, go away, go away."
Yeah,
she wanted water. She wanted water. Bless her heart. I was like, "No, you don't get water."
Because you just don't want any distractions or anything.
And spoilers.
Got it.
I wasn't about to.
Like, you were on the TV.
And yeah.
I don't know why I keep thinking you're always playing on handheld.
Oh god, no! This game is designed for the full experience.
Does Maya play handheld or on the TV also?
TV. She only wants to play on the TV.
Really?
Breath of the Wild, I largely made sure to sit down with the Pro controller.
I need to use mine and just sit down here and play these games on my monitor instead of like on the Switch itself, especially for Zelda.
That's really the like Breath of the Wild and now Tears of the Kingdom are like two of the only ones that I was like, I want to majority play these on docked.
Yeah.
But I would pick it up and do little things and whatnot and goof around, or if I was grinding on something, I would do that handheld, like no worries.
To free up the TV or something.
Or if I wanted to watch something. If I was just doing something tedious, I was like, I don't want to really like grind through anything. Like I'm just grinding caves or something like that. I'll just get on the handheld. So
yeah,
it's done. It's time to move on to something else.
Congrats! I'm very happy for you.
Feels good. It's also kind of sad, but it's time.
Now, last thing, when you rolled credits, like, did you do any more, or did you turn it off? No. Have you turned it on again since? Is it done? Like, when you rolled credits, you're done?
For a while.
Yeah.
I don't want to reopen that. It like, I really made sure to, like, okay, I'm ready to put this down for a while. Let me roll the credits.
Yeah. Cool.
And then I will, when I want to go goof around and 100% it, I finished with 67%.
Oh my god.
Because what they calculate that with are like, not everything. I did a bunch of stuff that doesn't count towards percentage.
Sure.
And I looked that up beforehand. So
you are like side quests and stuff? Did you do all those, or there's still a lot of those that you have to do?
I haven't checked. So with Breath of the Wild, and that was the game where I went back after I beat the boss. I had to make a whole spreadsheet to figure out which ones I was missing.
Yeah.
I got a lot. I got a lot, if not most. Like, I mean, I scoured that map. So maybe there's a few things that I missed, but I feel pretty good that I got almost everything.
Yeah. Cool. Well, good. I sort of beat a game this week. I beat a run of Balatro, which boiled down means I beat 24 rounds, which is like its metric for beating the run, and then you can keep going. But this is something I wanted to ask you. So, okay, hold on. Is it roguelike or roguelite? I don't know why. I feel like it should be like, right?
I think it is roguelike.
Okay. Now,
yeah, roguelike.
Do you like roguelikes?
Nope.
No. Okay. Here's the thing with Balatro.
Oh, I think roguelite is a light version of roguelike.
What's an example of that? Like it has light rogue aspects to it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But it's not the entire design philosophy of the game.
Well, that's weird because I guess, I don't know. It seems like everyone's doing a rogue version now, and that's like the main focus. So, I beat a run of Balatro. Okay. Now, there are 5 decks that you not start with. There are 5 main decks, which is like a variation on how you start the game. It really doesn't matter by the end of the game because you get so many other cards that affect how the gameplay works that like those starting numbers don't really matter. But I was like looking it up on Reddit. I'm like, what do I do now that I beat a run? And they're like, beat all 5 decks on all like 5 or 6 difficulties. Then you unlock the other bonus decks. And I'm like, no, I'm good. I beat it. Like, I don't want to. I mean, it's fun. I probably will play it again, but it's like, I feel like I beat the game. And I'm not going to just beat it on every single slightly variation, every single difficulty. Like, I'm good. So I'm hunting for a new game to play now. And I think I might know what it might be. And we'll talk about that later. But I was just curious what you thought about that.
I like that call out because I've run into that before. And the truth is like, if you were obsessed, can't stop thinking about it, all you want to do is play Balatro, then like, sure, yeah, that's cool that that's there. But
yes,
very many games, I want to experience them. I want to taste them. I want to feel them. I don't need to do it again and again in a slightly different way.
Any more than what I'm like excited to play just feels like a waste of time to me now. So like I was playing so much trying to beat it that first time, and I probably should beat it again, you know, like I should give it a little more time, but I think I'm good.
I very much prescribe to only do what you're excited and compelled to do.
Yeah.
Period. Otherwise, what are you doing with your time? And you're not going to enjoy it.
Yep.
And I did that with Tears of the Kingdom. I left it alone, and then I would pick it back up, and I would take a break. Only a couple times was I like, let me just get through this part, because I think there's going to be something better. But I never, like, forced myself if I wasn't feeling it. And hearing about some of, like, the early game stuff, it's crazy how much my perspective changed getting more into it. Like, completely. Like, you mentioned the combat. Yeah, I hated fighting. I got through most of the game without fighting that much. Cool. I didn't really do too much combat. I didn't really do a lot of weapon stuff. Like, I did it if I needed to or when I felt like it, and I'm still able to kind of like chart my own path.
The amount I've played so far, for some reason, I still feel like anytime I see like bogoblins or whatever they're called, like I feel like I have to go kill them. I don't know why every single time I see them, I have to go take them out, but
that's what Maya does.
They're just gonna come back.
No, but that's what Maya does. That's not how I play.
Yeah, I should not play that way because I hate it. It bugs me.
Oh yeah, you don't have to do that. Like what sucks is I avoided too many enemies and then I was missing a bunch of items, but I can go find them now, and like that's not a big deal.
Yeah, I'll do that. That will be the next Switch game. I'll tag team. I booted up Sports Story again.
Oh,
we'll see if that sticks, and I'll talk about that later if it does. But
there's years before the next Zelda game. There is literally no rush.
I know, but I mean, I guess this show doesn't need anyone talking more about it necessarily. Like, but like if I come back, I'm like, let me tell you about Tears of the Kingdoms. We know
it will always be relevant.
Yeah,
like people have not picked it up yet. 1 year in, people are still barely getting done with Breath of the Wild. People are just getting Switches. Like that game is going to be relevant for the next 6 years.
Yeah, I will play it
which
soon.
Is crazy.
One other thing I wanted to bring up. Did you hear about the Pokemon Community Day for this month?
I did not.
Okay.
Is this Pokemon Go Community Day?
Yes. Sorry. Pokemon Go Community Day. It is... The Pokemon this month is going to be Bellsprout. Now, it is taking place on April...
Is that a regional thing? Oh my god.
No. It is taking place on April 20th. And I'm curious if you happen to know what number Pokemon Bellsprout is.
No way. 69?
Yes.
No way.
Yes. That's so amazing. I haven't played Pokemon Go in so long, but I think I have to for that.
My mom comes that day. What?
Okay. God, that's so amazing.
And the fact that it's a plant. I'm sorry.
Yes, exactly. Yes, like they knew what they were doing. It's so awesome.
That is insane. I don't really have anything else to say.
So
Other than, I'm pretty sure that might be one of the few Pokemon I still need a lot of.
to evolve it.
Complete, yeah, and to like
Yeah.
complete my original like Pokedex. So I'll have to
Yeah,
check.
I'm looking at the evolutions of him and I don't think I have these bigger two. So, oh, yeah.
I'm blanking. Bell. I know Victory Bell is the biggest one.
Okay.
The Venus Flytrap. I'm blanking on the middle one.
I definitely will be participating in this community day and maybe I'll get back into Pokemon Go for a little bit. Who knows?
Oh, I'm definitely not doing that. I
No?
downloaded it. I've been maxed out. I've been maxed out on my storage or whatever, and I need money or stuff, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
okay, I literally can't play the game.
I'm not going to get back into it. I know that for sure, but I want to catch these guys on 69 420 just for the
I'm
memes.
super down to do that. No, that's really funny. I'm happy I missed that, and I'm glad you shared that. I can't believe they're doing that.
It's genius.
Another funny thing, I don't know if you heard, I think I saw it pop up on my PlayStation. There's a new GTA heist.
Coming out?
Yeah, or that it just
Or
came out.
are you serious? How are they doing
Yeah.
that?
We never did all the heists.
No. We should do that.
Before 6 comes out, we should do all the heists.
Yes, that's a fun farewell to 5.
Yeah.
I would love to
And
do
there
that.
won't be that much content in 6 for a while, I assume. That's just
Yeah.
going to be pure chaos.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh my god. No, it wouldn't work. Taylor and I were just talking about GTA today actually because we were listening to I forget how it came up, but she's like, I just can't wrap my head around GTA and like what it is or what. All I hear is like beating hookers and all this stuff, and I'm like, and now you're talking about racing and playing golf and all. I'm like, yeah, it's like you don't have to do the super scummy stuff. Like you can just do whatever you want. So I kind of want her to experience it somehow, but
She doesn't understand what GTA is.
no,
That's fascinating to me.
I know.
Maya grew up playing GTA.
That's cool.
One of the funniest, and her go-to is like, yes, you got to get the, I'll say Lady of the Night, and then once you know, they are with you and they get out, then you gotta take them out and take their money.
Yeah,
and I'm just
somehow.
like, yes, that's what you do. You unalive them.
That is one thing you do. I was telling her how you and I used to like hang out in the apartment,
Oh God.
call up a lap dance, and you're in the background like taking shots, and then we just switch, and then we just sit down and watch TV for a while. It's a good time.
It's just the pure absurdity that you can even do that.
Yeah,
I can't even imagine what 6 is gonna be like.
I can't wait. But yeah, dude, I can't believe with them working on 6, they're
Yeah.
still making not only new content or even keeping it up to date, releasing another raid for 5.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
It's the Cluckin' Bell Farm raid. It's like going to the factories of
Hell
Cluckin'
yeah.
Bell, which I
Hell
just think
yeah.
is hilarious. And I
That's
was like,
awesome.
okay, they have my attention.
Completely.
So we may have to jump in and do that.
I say 100% let's do that.
Okay.
I'm
I have it
super down.
downloaded. It's just sitting on my PlayStation.
Let me see if I do.
Um,
I might need to re-download it.
Other news, Palworld PVP
PvP. So
coming
like
soon. That's
the
a
guns.
classic Pokemon staple. No, like battling your Pokemon with your pals with each other.
Okay. Okay, that's cool. Maybe
I'm
guns
pretty sure.
also. Since
Yeah,
guns is
no,
a part of Palworld, maybe that you whip out your gun if you find out you're losing, and
Oh my God. Well, we still got to get more into it because I still can't wrap my head around that.
I know. We were talking about
It's
that too.
funny.
We gotta find the time to play these games.
We'll get in there.
Yeah.
They're just making it better. I actually just saw something that said, don't load multiplayer on Xbox or your save can get wiped.
Oh.
That
That's
was
what
2 days
Taylor's
ago.
playing on. Oh, so okay, don't boot it up until we fix it.
I think that's what it said. Yeah.
Okay, good to know. It's not like we did that
Um,
much, but that's good to
yeah.
know.
No. But yeah, that was fun. So I'd love to be able to pick back up.
Yeah,
So yeah, they're still working through bugs. So that game again is in very early stages of its life cycle.
they
Much
have
like
lots of money to pump into it to fix it and add new features and stuff. So that's good.
maybe hire some people.
Yeah.
Um, another little tidbit. Wii U and 3DS networks shutting down. Did you ever own either of those consoles?
Did not have a Wii U. I have a 3DS. Yeah.
That's right, you do. Which one do you
That,
have?
like what model?
Yeah, is it Luigi? It has like a design on it,
It's
right?
Mario. It's all black and has like shiny kind of embossed like Mario symbols on it.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
It's cool. I didn't
Such
play
a
it
great
much though.
system.
I don't
Mm-mm.
I think I'm trying to think if I played anything other than a little bit of Luigi's Mansion 2.
Ah,
And then I gave it to Taylor and you gave her some kind of Mario game to play, I
bunch of
think.
games. 3D Land.
Yeah. Does she still have those? Did we give those back
Uh,
to you?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll check on
I
that.
I unpacked all my games and got them all situated. This
Are
is
you
insane. I don't
happy
know.
to not be getting as many physical games now? Like
100%.
you're down for digital?
Yeah, I mean, I used to want like the whole room surrounded. Like, no, it's too much.
Yeah.
It's way too much. I like what I have. I would like them to be displayed differently. We might get a different piece to go behind the door. Might have found something and measured it that might be able to fit everything, so we might do that.
Yeah.
But there's no rush. I don't even have anywhere. The controllers are in like another thing, and it's a lot. I have. I don't know how people handle more. It's a lot.
Yeah. You're making it
Where do
work.
you have all your physical games?
Most of them are back at home. All I have is maybe like 10 to 12 PS4 games with me. Just stuff I thought I might play while I'm here.
Yeah.
But all of my GameCube, PS2, PS3 games are at my parents' house, like in a entertainment center kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's not that many, honestly, when I think about what you have. But and I always love how each generation this might be true for you. I forget what you just said, but like each generation it got less and less. Like I had multiple
100%.
levels of PS2 games. I had a full row of PS3 games. My PS4 games might have caught up now with my PS3 games just because I've played so
Yeah.
much more.
Yeah.
And I have a
And there were better games.
handful of PS5 games. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have that many PS2 games because I have to rebuild that collection. I still might. I don't have a PS2 yet, but I would like to get one.
Yeah.
I might even bust the Wii U out to use the Wii instead of using the Wii, but I am gonna set the GameCube up. Gotta find a spot for that.
Wait.
But
Never mind. I was gonna ask if on your Wii U we could play like Wii Play and stuff like that, but
yeah,
I think
100%.
I have a Wii also still that
I have a Wii. I have my Wii still, and then my Wii U. So I'm gonna set it up so we can do like Wii Sports in the living room.
I want to do that so bad.
Yeah.
Wii Sports and Resort also. I want to go back and play those games.
I don't have Resort. I should find that. and
I
buy
have
that.
Resort.
Oh, done. There we go.
Yeah. My
And
dad
we
and I
gotta
play
set up
that so
Guitar Hero.
much. Yes,
I love
dude,
that.
let's just have a retro like nostalgia game day.
Regularly, like,
Yeah.
is what I want to do.
Yeah.
Like, I'm tapped on all these. Things have gotten insane.
They are
some-
insane.
Like, I'm so old now where I'm like, I just want to play my old games where it's simple and just, hit the little thing. Yeah. Just click the buttons and swing the remote,
You think about that compared to like Elden Ring, and now they're trying to outdo
Oh.
Elden Ring. You're like, what the hell, man? Like, calm down.
Not to harp on Tears of the Kingdom, but like that game seems insane, but it does such a good job of like making it digestible. I remember I was so overwhelmed at first, but like Elden Ring, I don't even know where to start. I don't know how I'm ever gonna beat that game.
Yeah.
It literally tells you nothing. You have to play it with a computer
And figure
open
it
next
out.
to you.
Are you serious? Oh man.
Yeah.
I
Do
guess
this,
that's
do
cool.
this, know this. Like, is it?
I
I like to get lost in games.
Right, you get very pulled out by having to Google and check Reddit for, yeah.
Yep.
I liked it for things like the Destiny raids where no one knew what to do, and you had to it was a puzzle. The world was figuring it out at the same time. You're probably not
Yeah.
posting it because you're trying to be the first one to beat it, but like that makes sense in a sense.
Destiny's
Maybe
also
Elden
not
Ring
like,
is one large raid, but like I don't know.
well, no, I think Destiny 2 isn't this like super immersive story. I mean, it has a story, 100%,
Yeah.
but like one of the reasons I bounced off Destiny was like, oh, we did this thing. Oh, we're just gonna do it again. Wait, but we just did it. Like the
What?
person's just back.
I know. I know.
We killed him. Doesn't mean it's not fun, but it's just like a different vibe.
Yeah.
So,
Was that ever
yeah.
explained? I don't know if there was an actual
It's,
like lore reasoning for that
oh,
or just a gameplay
type of
loop.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And
coming to an
there's
end
nothing.
finally.
Although I'm seeing, you said that, but I'm seeing Destiny 3 rumors. Some people are saying
How?
no. Other people are saying yes. So
Are there multiple Bungie teams or are they going to start working on it when Marathon or
there's
whatever
probably
comes out?
multiple. There's probably multiple teams. Sony owns them also, and is probably like, make a third Destiny.
You know what? If Destiny 3 came out, I would be all in for probably a month. I would dive straight into it for sure.
There you go. And I'll wait for it to be free, and then I'll play.
That always happens to me. Both games, I bought the game and then I bought the expansions, and then by the time I was done, they released a just play it. So you buy the digital currency because we just want you to be in this ecosystem. Like, damn it. Okay.
Well, that's the whole point of you're paying to play it right away,
Right. And it makes
which
sense
is
if I'm
why.
fizzling out. A lot of people are probably
Yeah.
fizzling out, and then they want to bring people in. So
Yep.
it makes sense.
And re-inject some funds. Um, One game where I did not, because I don't really buy games at launch. Like I've still not bought Spider-Man, and it's still not on sale. So now I'm playing the game of when is it gonna go on sale? Like I even have time for it. We'll see.
Right.
I think Maya got me a PlayStation gift card that I still have, so I might use that for Spider-Man
Good.
when the time comes. A game that I did buy at launch, paid full price, watched the countdown on my PS4 for it to unlock at 9 p.m. or whatever it was Fallout 4.
Really? You bought that like right when it came out?
Oh, I was so hyped.
Okay.
So hyped. I have a bizarre relationship with Fallout.
Okay.
And I started the game. I played it for a little while, and I fell off hard. It just, the idea I had in my head didn't match my experience. I'm over that now. I
Yeah.
want to start it over again. I won't be
I'm
doing that for a while.
going to play that game next. Like I mentioned earlier, like I forget what context. My brain sucks, but I said I'm starting a new game. Like I'm going to download Fallout 4 tonight probably, and
So,
I'm gonna start it. Well, no,
oh,
whenever the update comes out, that's when I'll download it. Not tonight, but
so next gen update is coming, which I think they said 60 FPS,
yep.
which is beautiful. I was texting Levin, shout out Levin,
What up,
about
Levin?
Fallout 76 and how we were talking about it and how the show he told me that like, oh, the show's out, and I was like, oh, I know. I'm really excited to watch the show. On a side note,
I started it.
um, oh, nice. Okay,
Yeah.
we haven't
I
yet. Maybe we will
I
tonight.
really dig it.
Okay, so one thing we should just keep in mind because I am itching for 76.
Yeah.
He's like, maybe don't try to balance both those games at the same time.
Okay.
If you're down, we can. But I am very anxious to play 76. That could be a
Okay.
once a week thing, and then you could play Fallout 4. I don't
Well,
think there'd be anything wrong with that.
I mean, I'll see. I'll feel it out. If however much we play 76, if I can squeeze in some Fallout 4 time, I will. But and if I need to cut it out for a while, I will. But I I've been wanting to play Fallout. I've been telling you this since before we even started
Yeah.
this show. I've like something about Fallout's been calling to me. Probably the show being on the horizon. I've always loved the vibe of it. I love Vault Boy. I love the retro futurism and all that stuff. Um, Maybe I'll be satisfied with just 76, so maybe we can give that a shot. But I need to know what playing Fallout's like. And I owned 4 already. I know people say like maybe 3 is better or New Vegas is like the best and stuff like that. But like I own 4, and
No,
I'm gonna try
definitely
it.
play 4.
Yeah, I don't know why I
At
own
this
4.
point, it's more
But
modern. Maybe I tricked you into buying it or something.
or it was a PlayStation Plus game at some point, but I'm very happy I do.
That's a good point. It might have been. I don't know. I don't know if it was. Yeah,
I
my. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I always remember when the DLC for Fallout 4 came out. It was called Far Harbor, and I'm like
Yes.
that. I don't know why something about that is so cool to me. I was like, what's Far Harbor? I want to go to Far Harbor. So there's always been something enticing about Fallout 4 to me. It's crazy to hear you say like you fell off hard from it, but if I have no expectations maybe of like the gameplay, then maybe it'll suck me in.
I have multiple reasons. Negative community talk. Yeah, I know I've talked about that in the past where that can like mess with me. That doesn't exist. Like I'm so ready. Also, I don't know if you know, you pick to play as a man or a woman.
Okay.
Do you have a preference? Do you have a what you do when you have that kind of option in games?
I usually always pick a man, but I've been hearing a lot of people, I think you mentioned this too, like they like to play as their significant other. Like they like to make them and then play as them in a game, and I've never done that before. So maybe I might do that.
So the reason I bring this up is because I Fallout 4 was the first game I decided to play as a woman,
Yeah.
and it's part of the reason I fell off because I felt detached from the character.
Okay.
And so when I go back, because I want to do this again, also for story reasons, because like I love how this game starts and the story and everything. Uh, I'm 100% gonna play as a man. Like I'm gonna make me. That's
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do. So I'd low key recommend play as a guy in this.
Okay.
I,
Maybe I'll
I know
make
I totally set you up for the like reverse there.
no. Maybe I'll make Taylor for 76.
Oh, that's funny.
Maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, I don't know what the creation is. So Fallout 76. Remember when this was revealed?
Yes.
How hard I was trying to push us to play this?
Yes. I remember
I'm
going on a walk with Daisy and you were telling me about this, I feel like.
I I'm so happy we didn't spend $200 collectively or however much it would have been for me, you, and Maya because I wanted the three of us to play it. I was like,
Yes.
you guys, Fallout, we got to do this. Um, so I'm very much like, it's downloaded everywhere. I downloaded it from work today.
I'm gonna
I,
do that tonight. I'm gonna make sure
it's
it's downloaded.
it's on the PS5. I also downloaded it on the PS4 if we want to do the three of us because it would
Oh,
work that. It could work that way.
okay. Yeah.
But we can also just play you and I.
Now, I mean, I'm down for whatever works. Like if we can make that work, I'm 100% down. If Levin wants to join, that'd be cool too.
He did also say that
Yeah.
he's like top level. I was like, we're probably gonna need your help with some like raids and stuff.
Cool. Yeah. No, that's awesome. Now, what has you so excited for it? Because sorry, I'm not trying to like bring it down, but like it still is it gets pretty bad reviews, right? Or
No,
have they
no,
fixed
it's
it? Is it good now?
the game is a completely new monster compared to
Okay.
like early days. No,
Good.
it's he. So Levin had told me when he decided to jump into it and everything. And no, he was telling me about it today. It's a cool world. He said it's massive too.
Okay.
Which, yeah, like, dude, you can build anywhere. The way that like the game, so like we're gonna build a base, like a whole thing.
Yeah.
And if somebody else has something where your base is or whatever, you have a few options. You can create an alternate base so that it could maybe fit next to somebody else's, or you could go to a different server, or you could like, I don't know, put it in another spot or something like that. So the way it like works with like, there's gonna be like other people running around in there.
Yeah.
That concept
and it's still thriving. It's like people are still playing it. Cool.
Oh yeah. He said people are very generous too. Like there's a whole community. It has a really good community. Really healthy too, apparently. And with the show coming out, like they're doing it's like free to play and stuff. Like this, there's not a better time than now to like experience it.
100% down. Let's do that.
So yeah,
maybe hopefully some Huber Hangouts if you want to check that out. We'll be Fallout 76 in the near future.
I'll stream it. I'll stream it on YouTube too.
Yeah.
Real last thing about Fallout, I just want to say, so like Fallout is a franchise like that I have made one of the most reading I've ever done. Lore reading is for Fallout. I've spent days and weeks diving into this before it launches, with the lowest amount of gameplay time. Like the imbalance there that I have with it, and so like I want to fix that.
Right.
That's why I want to go back to 4. I want to do 76. Like I am kind of tempted to. I know I said maybe the recommendation is to not, but oh man, part of me is tempted to do it.
Is it weird that they're saying that a Fallout 5 is so far away?
No, it's very far away.
But
PS6 end of life.
Damn.
Oh no, it won't be on PlayStation. Xbox.
Right, but next gen, yeah.
Series XXX.
I just, I don't know. I guess I'm surprised since they're making the show. I mean, obviously they don't have one ready to push out right now, so like they're not going to wait 10 years to make the show if it's ready and they know what they want to do. But and I know Elder Scrolls is going to take forever, so.
And Todd Howard already said no Elder Scrolls. He keeps saying no to an Elder Scrolls show.
Yeah.
He's not doing it.
Yeah.
It's more just timing of IP. Like, Fallout's been out for years. Now was the right time to make a show.
And it's doing well, which makes me happy.
Yeah, and it all is out. Like, they dropped the whole show.
I don't like that. That makes me upset a little bit. I don't know if we've talked about... I'm sure we have talked about which we prefer. I prefer the weekly, because I definitely feel like now that's all out, it's just like, I'm already behind.
It's based on... It's a case-by-case basis.
For sure.
So... I think the reason that they're doing it is if they didn't, I think a lot of people wouldn't finish it.
It's kind of a question mark on like if they can get the regular person to watch Fallout, you know? Like it's probably a hard sell. So yeah, to keep them coming back week by week, I get it for this. Something like The Boys, release that weekly. But
it has that huge, massive following. You know people are going to show up every week for that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get it. I'm just a little bummed in this case. But, I mean, I can finish it by next week now and talk about it. So, there's pros and cons. When do you think you'll watch it?
We'll see. Maybe tonight.
Sick. Cool. Yeah. I would love to... I
keep forgetting that it's out, so...
Yeah. I would love to come back and review it next week.
It's raining this weekend,
Huber Rebels. Yeah.
We will be inside on Saturday.
Cool.
But yeah, so I know I keep harping on Fallout, but yeah, Fallout 3, I still remember being previewed for the PS3 launch, like next gen Fallout 3 captivated my imagination. Like I watched every video that was posted by like whatever websites were reviewing it. Never could get my hands on it for years until I got a PS3. And then by that point, I just didn't even understand what it was. So yeah, fingers crossed.
Fallout is one of those series and games that I can't picture in my mind what like the first game looks like. I'm looking it up right now, but
Isometric. Fallout 3 was the first. They bought the rights. Bethesda bought the rights to Fallout 3 or to Fallout franchise and made Fallout 3 on the 360 and PS3.
oh, what
Fallout
the
1
hell?
and 2 are isometric PC those are classic PC games, highly regarded.
This
Yeah.
Yeah. What about I can't believe it looks like this.
What?
This is crazy.
Welcome to the future.
Hell yeah. Dude, oh man, the future in Fallout is so cool. I love it.
Do you know where Fallout 4 is based?
I want to Northwest?
Boston.
Okay, damn it. Isn't that where 76 is based, or is that like Virginia or something?
West Virginia.
West Virginia, yeah. I was either gonna say East Coast because of the Far Harbor. Yeah, that sounds like a Boston kind of thing to say. Far
Oh,
Harbor.
I didn't even think about that. Far Harbor. Oh, that's
Yeah.
fun.
But then I was thinking, there might be like something like that in the Northwest. But okay, Boston, cool.
And then 3 is DC.
1 is California. Did I
It's
hear that?
LA.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's California. And do you know where the show is? The show California?
Yes, that's what
Yeah,
I've heard.
so I'm very excited for that. I think that's what they said.
It is for sure on a coast. I know that.
Okay, perfect. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to jump in there.
Yeah.
Um,
The characters are good. The actors are good. It's setting itself up really well. I'm excited.
Awesome. I was just gonna say one other big thing this week was Star Wars Outlaws, but that all went a lot longer, so we're gonna take a little break now. Hear about our Patreon. We're constantly looking for support, so stay tuned for that, and we'll come back and talk about some Star Wars Outlaws.
If you like what we do, we'd really appreciate if you'd consider supporting us on Patreon. Now more than ever, small independent teams need all the help they can get, and we'd love to have you join the rebellion.
Joining us on Patreon can get you a wide array of perks, starting with our 1-star tier. Joining this tier will get you voting rights for Movie Madness, our weekly journey through an actor's entire filmography.
Our 2-star tier will give you extended episodes of the Huber Rebels podcast, Game Chat Tonight, and Movie Madness, both ad-free and a day early. Plus, you can write into those shows for a chance to have your questions and comments read on the podcast.
The 3-star tier delivers the most value with our Patreon exclusive shows. You will get a monthly episode of Crossword Struggle and Climbing the Ranks. And we have more exclusive shows planned to add even more value to this tier.
Next, as a 4-star rebel, your name will be listed in an on-screen shoutout on each of our weekly scheduled shows.
Finally, you can be one of only 24 people to be considered a Founding Rebel. You will receive a limited edition Founding Rebel t-shirt. Your name will be read on each of our shows as a Founding Rebel, and you will forever be remembered as one of the very few people to truly help start the rebellion.
Visit patreon.com/HuberRebels for more information. Thank you so much for your support, and back to the show.
Cool, welcome back. Time to talk Star Wars Outlaws. We had a story trailer drop this week, kind of out of nowhere. We had the gameplay reveal last year, I believe. There's been a lot of talk around when this game is going to come out. How ready is it? Kind of some drama regarding Ubisoft and their recent track record. I personally have felt like, I don't know why, probably because it's Star Wars and Lucasfilm is not going to let these guys mess this up, that this game is going to be ready. It's going to be ready to go soon. It looked pretty done. And I think it'll be in good shape. Well, we got the latest update, the story trailer about like kind of what's going on. And Jordan, what did you think of it?
I was very excited after watching the trailer. I think it looks awesome. It sounds awesome. But you told me before doing this to watch the like developer kind of like, what was it, recap or something? Or
like developer breakdown maybe?
They're highlighting stuff you may have missed or may not know. And I am so in. I am so much more in. This is like my most anticipated game of the year now. It's a Star Wars heist.
Yes.
Like you're getting the gang together for a heist. So down.
Yes.
So down.
It's the first open world Star Wars game, which like they're definitely pushing that. Like I kind of can't believe it. I'm like the first one, really? Like we haven't like it's all I've been asking for and wanting
Yeah.
is like an open world Star Wars game. Like let me go and do and be and whatnot. And like it is we're getting GTA Star Wars.
Is it really that open world?
Yeah.
I guess I struggle to understand open world for something like this where it is like so many planets that we're going to be going to, right? Because like how big are each of those spaces going to be? Because it's so many different spaces, and if that's the case, like does it then feel open world if it's not that big? Like
Okay, let me do an analogy. So Star Wars Fallen Order.
yeah,
You land on a planet, you're in a corner, and you have hallways
yes,
that you run through. Visually, like
it it
you can see the
seems open
openness.
world. Yeah,
It looks open, but it's not. You have hallways
yes,
and like branching paths. Jedi Survivor expanded that, where the hallways connect to larger open spaces
zones. Yeah,
that aren't quite a full open world, but like an open area. Like you can go up and down, like and around in like a pretty decent sized area, at least based on the what I've played so far and what I
yeah,
remember hearing.
that is true. Yeah,
Uncharted, which you haven't played, had a similar progression. The first three games were straight up hallways, like linear paths. It doesn't mean your like shoulders are pinched in a hallway.
right.
Uncharted 4 had hallways that connected to open zones,
Okay,
but it was not an open world game.
gotcha.
This, I very much expect a giant outer rim boundary, and you can go in and out of anywhere in that. Like they are gonna then build the boundaries of this planet with its architecture and whatnot. Like, but
You can
go into
hop
the
in your
city
ship and go from this side of the city to that side of the city and land on top of that building, and like maybe not that, but like your traversal is up to you kind of to get around
I think
each
everything but
area.
the ship.
Okay.
I think ship will be to space. I don't think you'll be able to fly to another part of the map, but we don't know that. So I think
hope.
that might be landing pad restricted, but you'll have your bike. And your
Yes.
bike you can take everywhere within this like area and jump on definitely like as a person like jump on buildings and run around the whole city and everything. Like that
Yeah.
that's my gut. Maybe on maybe on Tatooine you can land your ship anywhere because we are going back to Tatooine.
Yep. Hell yeah.
Everything
All
goes
of
back
those
to
different
Tatooine.
landing pads that they have on Tatooine that they show us in like Mandalorian and Boba
Oh.
Fett and stuff.
Oh my god, yes. Okay, now I'm hoping
I
it's not
I
just canned.
I know it's not going to be in this game, but how cool would it be if you're like coming into Tatooine and you like radio to whoever and they're like, okay, go to landing bay 227, and you have to find that and then go land there. That'd be so cool.
Honestly, I'm not ruling that out because they're gonna have a wanted system like GTA. We saw that in the original gameplay trailer. And so there could be an air traffic guy who's like, you can't land here and sends people after you and you got to fly back up to space. I don't know. I don't want to like overhype, but
Right.
like, oh my God, imagine.
That would be amazing.
Yeah. I'm like trying to keep my expectations like in check. It's going to be incredible though. I'm fully confident in that.
My hype and expectations for this are like steadily rising to a point where it's going to be a great moment when this comes out. What, July 30th? No,
August 30th.
August 30th. Not too bad.
Oh, yeah, that's a little over 4 months. That'll fly by.
For sure.
Um, and it gives them some time to cook. They even have a dune worm, I forgot, in the trailer. That was
Oh,
actually kind
yeah.
of funny.
Yeah.
I just thought of that. But yeah, so I think this will be August 30th, and then my expectation is that Assassin's Creed Red, the Japanese one, will come out September or October. Maybe October. October,
Okay.
November. So I fully plan on getting this day one. Like I think I said earlier, I've not been doing that. This is a day one game for me.
Me too. We'll
I didn't I didn't even do that for Jedi Survivor. And I
I
loved
know.
Fallen Order. I was
That's
busy.
okay. You're doing it right. You've had plenty to play, and now that you've kind of knocked out some of the big stuff, you can look
Yeah.
ahead and be ready for this one. But so this being a Ubisoft game, like, what about that excites you, and what about that maybe doesn't excite you? Like, what I know Ubisoft, the some of the games that they make, and they're all about like capturing towers and stuff like that, right?
hmm
Like, so how will that translate to Star Wars, do you think?
So let me double check the developer. I think it's
Massive.
who made what are they known for? It's this is why I was never worried about this game. Oh, they make the Division. I take that
Oh,
back. That's not what I was thinking. Um,
I started playing that for some reason. It's one of
they
those games
also
that
oh
like a
nice.
friend suckered me into buying and playing, and I'm like, I don't like this.
Oh my God.
It's
They
good.
also
It's
made
just not for me.
they also made Frontiers of Pandora,
Wow. Okay.
the Avatar game, which I believe we talked about. Far Cry Elements. We talked about that last week.
I don't
Did
think we
we?
did. No.
No, I must have been talking about it with another person, another
Yeah.
human.
Do you
Um,
have another podcast?
got 3 other podcasts. They're all with you.
Oh, okay. Good. Just making sure.
Your alter ego. No, that I mean, what they're good at doing is world building. That's what they did with the Division. Um, they like literally recreated Washington D.C. They made New York, and they made Pandora. Now, some of the gameplay stuff maybe was a little lacking, but from what I've seen in the demo and the like the different angle they're going for with Star Wars, it's also Star Wars. The bar is high for in
Yes.
terms of what like Lucasfilm is going to require. That's why I'm less worried about this.
The funny thing about you saying that is you say the bar is higher for Star Wars, and I feel like these games are giving us more of what I expect from Star Wars than the latest movies and stuff have given me. Like, the planets sucked in the sequels.
Yeah.
They did not. If there was anything cool, they didn't highlight it, they didn't explain it. What the hell was that glacier planet thing that they went to at the beginning of episode 9? We just kind of hopped in there and hopped out and it never got brought up again. Crate, it's just a salt planet with some. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm excited for
What?
Canto Bite.
Oh,
That's going to be very cool. But everything else is just generic dirt and trees. And like, dude, that sucks. These games are giving us cool places to explore. And even if this gameplay isn't as good as Fallen Order or Survivor, which I don't necessarily expect it to be, I
you're not a
think
Jedi.
the rest of it, right, the rest of it's going to deliver in terms of the feeling like you're living in Star Wars. And I think being not a Jedi, just being a person and like kind of just knowing what it's like to exist in this universe is going to be really refreshing and cool.
Yeah, everybody's been asking for like a non-Jedi game, and this seems to be doing it right.
As long
I
as they
do
don't
think it's
make her a
funny.
Jedi, that would suck.
No, I thought about that. They ain't gonna do that.
Good.
People would be pissed. No, you're getting female Han Solo,
Yep.
um, which I think is awesome. You did call out the sequel planets, and we have 2 in this.
Um, you're right. Yeah, Canto Bite, and then that other one that they go to get the where C-3PO dies.
Yes. Spoilers.
Yeah, I mean it's in the trailer.
I'm
What's
kidding.
it?
Yes.
Kijimi.
Yeah. But like you said, I think this is also going to be an opportunity to flesh them out because I think they like I'm glad we're getting Canto Bite. It's also a heist game. Like perfect.
Perfect. His
Yeah.
base is on Canto Bight. I forgot to mention that earlier.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's a heist game in a casino.
Yeah, it's perfect.
I'm so down.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm very excited.
this takes place when? Like between 5 and oh no. Yeah, between 5 and 6.
Yes.
Because
And
Mr. Han
what's in
Solo's
the...
in Carbonite.
Dude, and we're gonna see him. We're gonna
Yep.
be in the room with Jabba. Jabba's also in the trailer. We're
Yep.
gonna do a mission for Jabba while Han, old boy, is just sitting on the wall.
What
This is hitting.
is this something where like do you think we will see Jedi? Like do they have to include Jedi somehow? Or can
Hold on.
it
I
not?
just realized. Hold on, I just realized we're gonna see Canto Bight many years
Yes.
before we saw it in the sequels.
Yeah. I imagine it won't be much different.
But we don't.
You
have
know
to,
what they
like,
will have? They will
live
have
on
those
some-
horses still in the stables. They'll still be there because they didn't get freed. So
God,
that's
Maya
good.
hates those horses. She's always like, why do they have stupid animals in the sequels? We have... It's just horses. Horses and dogs.
Because, you know, that's the whole reason they went to Canto Bight was to free those things. Now it was worth it.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my God. Regardless, without going down that.
I want to get a parking ticket on Canto Bight. Can we get that? Can that be in the
Oh
game?
God. I hope it is. And
I hope so
can
too.
Kill the parking guy. 'Cause
Yes.
It's GTA Star Wars.
Yes. Enough
Yeah,
episode 8
low-key.
hate. I'm sorry.
No, I'm curious how they're gonna make it better through this. I believe. Kajimi, also cool snow mountain planet that was under like siege in the movie, so maybe good chance to really explore.
It seems kind of like Asian inspired, like some kind of like snowy, like Chinese kind of city looking place, I feel like, right?
Yeah, she ran down the roof and it had like the cool tiles. I was very
Yeah.
excited at that. Yeah.
It looks very cool. What's the other one?
Like Tibet almost.
Yeah. That makes more sense. Toshari is this other kind of like
Yes.
kind of like
Toshara.
African plains looking planet.
That's
Very
the one in the
cool.
demo. That's where we
Okay.
are in the demo.
Right.
When she's running and gets in her, and yeah, I mean that's why they used it for the demo. It was stunning.
Yeah, beautiful.
I'm very intrigued.
We're gonna get cool wildlife in this game. Oh God. They're gonna introduce some new stuff to us. What's this
Crafting.
little guy? What's her friend?
Nix. He looks like an axolotl.
Yeah.
That's what it makes me think of. But like dog.
He's super cute. I love it.
I love him. And like we've seen the gameplay. Like I love how you can use him.
Mhm.
Like and send him over there and get stuff over there. Like I'm very excited for that.
I think it's interesting that they said that she has no family. So yeah, she literally is Han Solo. But it said she grew up on the streets of Canto Bight. Like what an awful place to grow up as a nobody or poor, you know? It's not like she's from
Right.
Corellia or something like that, you know, like Canto Bight where all the rich people show up on their yachts. That's kind of an interesting
Man.
lore-based
streets of
story for
Vegas.
someone. Exactly. Yeah.
And then rob them. Yeah,
Or
this is
no,
pretty lit.
it's like the streets of Monaco.
Yeah. Oh my
Like,
God.
what the hell?
Are you
I
even
don't think-
allowed to live on the streets of
No,
Monaco?
I don't think there's any homeless people in Monaco. There's only
Damn.
200 people that live there.
Dude, let me do a bike race there on Canto Bight.
Yeah. Ooh, that will be fun. That's those stupid things that those people were riding in Boba Fett.
No. Are they?
I think it's a lot faster. But yeah, I mean, it's the same kind of
Okay.
thing. They just kind of made them look more like little hot rods.
Yeah. So this is at least better. And it has skins. So we saw
Very
in like
cool.
some of the they announced like all the pre-order editions, which are way too much, but whatever. I'm just gonna do base version. Are you gonna pay double to get some skins?
After you told me those prices, no, I will not. I will pre-order. I don't need I don't need skins that no one else is going to see but me. And like I was telling you before, I highly doubt these are the coolest ones that they have for the game, so I'm good. I
Are
don't
you
know.
gonna go physical or digital?
I'm sure digital will be fine. I don't need physical games anymore. I'm over it.
Target
My
has an
thing now.
exclusive steelbook.
Okay, see, that's the thing. My thing now is if I like the game, I'll get the steelbook. I'm an idiot, okay, Ethan? I'm a sucker. I say this all the time on this show. I'm a sucker. My friends convince me to buy games I don't want to play, and then I end up not playing them after one time. And I keep buying games at launch because I think I'm going to really, jump right into them when I don't have the time to play them. And I buy
Yep.
steelbooks for games I don't even know if I like them. I have
Yeah.
Cyberpunk. I mean, okay, these are slightly bad examples, but like I have Ghost. I have Last of Us. Did I get Ghost also? I might have. Like, why am I doing that before I even play these games? So,
Did you have to? Because they force you to, which I agree I don't like.
but I'll find them later. I will. I'll find it on eBay. Like,
So
I will get my
that's
hands
where
on
I'm at
somehow if I
too.
really need it.
I have two reasons. Digital is just so convenient.
Yeah.
Like I know it's lazy. Oh, you don't want to put the disc in, but like also the steelbook for this sucks.
Oh,
So
let me see.
I'd rather get the version without the steelbook. Just the regular covered in it looks way cooler.
The other thing is like people
But I
make
think you
really
also have to
cool
get the
custom
gold.
steelbooks. I don't need to buy the official one. I can get a cool, not knockoff, but yeah, this is
No,
ugly as hell.
we're in that era now
That's
of
what I did
just
for
it,
Hogwarts Legacy. I bought one on Etsy or something.
and you're happy with it.
Yeah, I love it.
Perfect. Yeah, no, you have to get the $110 version also just to get the steelbook.
This is something I feel like Ubisoft does in my mind is kind of sucks a lot of money out of you.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a season pass. I will not be like I'll pre-order the standard version one day before so that wait, is there even anything? I forget. There might be like one thing you can get, but
I always love that how late you can pre-order something. It's like you would think the pre-order bonus would be so that they get your money soon, so that they can show people that they are making money on this thing, not just I bought it 20 minutes before midnight, so I get this pre-order bonus. But I'm happy about it.
dude, the fact that people pre-order digital games months in advance, I'm not judging. It's just not smart money management, like objectively. Like, granted, you're probably not going to invest that.
Right.
I don't know, maybe you're trying to prevent yourself from spending it, but the whole existence of pre-orders for a whole generation of people who probably aren't aware of this was to reserve your copy before it sold out. Your physical copy before it physically sold out.
Yeah.
That is not a thing that happens anymore.
No.
I used to be afraid I would not be able to get the new NBA 2K game on the day it came out. So I made sure I pre-ordered it because they would sell out. Or GTA or whatever it may be. There's no reason to do that anymore.
Nope.
Like, period.
That's
Do it
hilarious.
the day before. Do it 2 days before.
I didn't even think about that.
It's a very archaic
Now,
thing that they're still doing.
the season pass, you said you're not going to do that, or you'll decide later.
Wait.
Yeah.
I'll beat the
Now,
game and then decide if I need to, or get it when the first piece of DLC comes out.
it comes with 2 story packs. Like that's cool. They're adding more story content to this, which is something I usually don't expect for games like this. That's very exciting. Maybe Ubisoft does do that a lot. I'm not sure, but
They like to do that. Assassin's Creed usually gets 2, but yeah, I was like, this is open world Star Wars. Like they can just layer in other stuff, add in a new planet, add in new
yeah,
missions, add in. I don't know if they'll do that, maybe,
because
but I'm
I
along
would
for
have
the ride.
loved a little more content for Fallen Order and Survivor. It's fine that we didn't because we're
Yeah,
getting
those.
more games, but a little something, to just
Yeah.
tack on to the end of it. But we're getting it for this, which is great.
What do
Plus,
you
you
think of the
get the
ship?
actual Han Solo outfit for her, which is kind
I
of
did
cool.
see that. But see, that weirds me out. I don't want to wear Han Solo's outfit. I want to wear her
Neither
outfit.
do I. I think that's kind of odd, but let me
It's like
see if I can find
Lando's already wearing his clothes.
Are we ever getting the Lando show, by the way?
It's still rumored, yeah.
Good.
They haven't canceled it, which means maybe.
That's good.
Yeah.
The ship, it looks very familiar for some reason. You know what? It kind of reminds me of a Star Tours ship.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not very big, and it's just kind of rectangular, and then it slopes down in the front. I think that's what it's reminding me of. But yeah, I like it. Yeah. Do you think
find some skins for it.
We'll skin it? How much like of the inside do you think we can experience?
What do you mean? Oh, you'll be able to walk around in it.
Okay. And like, okay.
And your crew will be in there.
Oh yeah, you get to like accumulate a crew throughout this game.
Oh, yes, crew. So we know Nix, the little pet. There's the droid that's also on the box art.
And he's like a B. What are they called? B2 battle droids or something?
He's the special agent.
Oh, the assassin
from
droids.
Clone Wars. The assassin droid from Clone Wars.
Yeah.
So cool.
Very cool. Those things are terrifying.
Yeah, and there were some other creatures in the trailer, so I'm sure there's gonna be all kinds of people we can find. I wonder if it's like a set or if you can like pick. Mass Effect, you didn't get everybody, and I don't think you had to get everybody. Like it was kind of like that.
For some reason, what I was just thinking was, yeah, you kind of have a choice, but especially for something like a heist, that would be cool if you get to pick your like explosives person and your tech person. You know, I kind of hope for that, but again, I'm not gonna set my expectations too high. But
what would you want? Who's a partner that you'd want to? We kind of know two of them that you'd want on your squad.
Do you mean like
aliens and stuff?
A known person or?
No, like creature, species, that kind of thing.
Oh, well, okay. If we're going to Kijimi, let me get like a little Babu Frick person on my crew, because we might need a tiny person to go in and infiltrate or something.
Dude, that would be wild.
Plus, we know there's a ton of them, so.
There were, right?
Yeah, I think so. Are they
It's been a while since I've
Mando?
It's been a while since I've. Oh,
Mando
yes.
season 3, I think.
I think you're right. Yeah.
So yeah, that would be cool. I'll try and think of another one. But what about you?
I might want a Wookiee, but like, even though that's kind of basic, I just want to see a Wookiee with better fur physics or fur textures.
For sure, they deserve it.
Were they better in Survivor / there?
I don't remember if there's a Wookiee in Survivor.
Okay. Hey, we're like, we need to not have bad fur again.
If there is, it's like at the very... Oh, no, you started it, right?
Yeah.
I was going to say if there is, it's at the very beginning, but I don't remember. But yeah, we should be able to get some better fur physics by now, I hope. If Monsters, Inc. could do it back in 2004, then come on, we can...
Pre-rendered.
We can do it 20 years later.
Low-key, no. You think of another creature, how long did it take to render Monsters, Inc. fur? Probably like 2 weeks.
Want...
11 to 12 hours to render a single frame of Sully.
Yeah.
Because of his 2.3 million hair strands. And this is going to be running in real time.
Yeah.
12 hours for a single frame.
Well, it's been 20 years. Come on. Get it together.
That's also just insane.
Hold on. Run it back. Can we talk about something?
Run it back. Yeah.
I'm realizing things as I'm bringing them up, but okay. So there's a lot of crime syndicates in this game, right? We got the Pikes and the Hutts, and there's a new one which is like the main villain of this game. He has like his own kind of syndicate crew or something. But we got Crimson Dawn.
Zarek Besh.
Yes.
I did want to talk about Crimson Dawn.
What's up with Crimson Dawn? When are we getting more Crimson Dawn stuff? Is that going to be in the Lando show? When are we going to see what's going on with Kira and Maul?
Like is Daenerys going to be in this?
Yes.
I'm getting that right? Emilia Clarke?
Yes.
Dude, I
I
hope
mean,
she's in this.
that's not her in this because actually, oh, it could be. It totally could be.
No, I don't think that's her.
It's not
It
because
could
it
be.
doesn't look like her, but age wise, I suppose it could be because
Yeah.
Solo's a
Maul
little bit before 4, and this is
Maul
yeah,
it's not.
it's Maul is he bit the dust, yeah, but
Yep.
maybe he is. Who knows? He keeps coming back.
Oh my god. I want Boba Fett.
Yeah, you'll
Probably won't make
probably.
an appearance.
You don't think?
No.
It's
Dude,
his
they could
perfect.
cameo so many people in Jabba's palace.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. Like, who are the main like characters you think could make a cameo? You said Boba Fett. Like, any Jedi? Do you think?
No.
There's
The
really
only
only
Jedi is
Luke.
Luke. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Um,
There's Yeah, we don't know of anybody else that's like alive at this time, I believe.
okay. Um, Kira. Yeah, I want to finish that story, man. They teed it up, and it was so epic. And even though
Yeah.
people didn't like that movie and it didn't do well, like
I liked it.
I liked it too. But you gotta finish that somehow. Find a way to
Yeah.
pivot and make a better project out of it to tell us what's going on with that, because that was such a weird. Hey, here's the biggest actress in the world right now, give or take, coming hot off the heels of Game of Thrones. Holy crap, Darth Maul is still a thing in live action, and there's this new crime syndicate that we're learning about, and it's been how many years? 7,
Dude, I know
6,
it's sad.
and no hint at all of what that's gonna do.
There's a rumor from last September that a sequel is in the works for Disney Plus, which I think makes sense.
A sequel to Solo, like a movie?
Yes.
Okay.
I would guess a show.
Okay. Yeah, because remember that whole thing too that like Alden Ehrenreich had signed a deal to do 3 movies, projects, something.
Yes. Yes.
I'm sure that maybe has been dissolved by this point, but um, we'll see. Anyways,
Hold on.
Outlaws looks
Star Wars
fantastic.
Outlaws and Solo, a Star Wars story, are more connected than you think.
Okay, tell me.
This article was just posted by Den of Geek. Um, I just want to see if they're just kind of pulling the strings or if there's okay.
Because I mean, is it a coincidence? Not coincidence, but like, are they trying to tell us something about how kind of Han Solo-y she is? Are they hinting at the connection here?
Game Informer, making a name for yourself. In Star Wars Outlaws, Kay must navigate the criminal underworld through 4 syndicates, each with its own leader. Jabba the Hutt, leader of the Hutt cartel, stands out as the most recognizable underworld boss. Kay crosses paths with. I can't speak right now. Kay crosses
Copperpot.
paths with.
Crimson Copperpot.
Why do I keep thinking of like some person named Copperpot? There's like a
Oh,
character.
yeah, I'll look that up.
But she'll also deal with Lady Kira,
So that is her.
who many know from Emilia Clarke's portrayal in Solo: A Star Wars Story of Crimson Dawn. Queen,
No way.
yeah, she's
Oh,
in the
okay.
game. Queen Ashiga of the Ashiga clan, a new syndicate created for Outlaws, and Gorok of the Pike.
Because it does very clearly, like, kind of hover on her for a second when he mentions Crimson Dawn.
I thought the same thing when I was watching it, but I was like, that's not her.
How do I find it?
Yeah, it's confirmed. It's confirmed she's in the game.
Who confirmed it?
Like a bunch of articles.
Hell yeah.
I think it might be a Game Informer dive that I'm gonna have
Okay.
to look for that I missed.
That is
Yeah, dude, I
sick.
think that's her.
So, okay, I'm
I'm
okay
super
with
down for
this.
that.
I'm a little
And then
bummed
Bridget.
because I want to see her and Maul interact, but this is okay. Maybe they'll explain some stuff.
I think we'll get that in whatever they do for sequel stuff. This is just later.
It would have been cool if we could have gotten that in Rebels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I want Maul in live action. So do a live
Me too.
action Disney Plus show with live action Maul, live action Emilia Clarke, everything. Like that's a big
Ray,
gap that they have left.
Ray Park deserves it, man. Like all he does is make appearances as Darth Maul.
Yeah.
He loves that he is that character, and he was so stoked to do that again for Solo, and he did the choreography and stuff for Clone Wars and maybe a couple other things, but give him a big juicy role to do again. But wow, okay, I can't believe that's her.
Yeah, that's awesome. There's gonna be more people for sure, more cameos in this game.
Yeah. Cool.
Anybody else we can think of before we sign off?
See Lando
/ wish list. There's like logical who do we think, but like long shot wish list.
I'm trying to think.
Imperial
this time. Imperial.
No Vader.
No, that's honestly overdone at this point.
Yeah. Although low-key, give me a Vader game.
Oh my god, yeah. You can't take damage. You're invincible, but you just wreck stuff.
And then I thought
time.
I was like, I don't know if that's a game.
It's a mode. It's a game mode.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't think of any other people around this time.
Game mode in one of the Jedi games.
Oh yeah, yeah. I can't say anything.
C-3PO. Oh wait. Okay, wait. Go backwards. 5 ends. Han is in carbonite. Lando is in Han's clothes. Leia, Luke, and Chewie and the crew that's left are all of them are up, I think. Lando could be there already.
Did I not say Lando? I would love to see Lando in this. I think he fits. And that's what I was saying. Like, if this is a kind of Solo kind of sort of connection, I think Solo is perfect for this as well. I don't want Leia. Yeah, I agree.
Han is confirmed. We didn't.
Yeah, Han's in it. Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe she meets Lando and that's how she learns about Jabba, and she's like, "Oh, he sounds like someone I need to go and talk to and get something out of." So, I think Lando would be great for this. But any more than that, I think it'll be a little too forced.
I agree.
I don't need this
new characters too.
to be that inherently tied to the main story. Like, I just like knowing where this is set in the timeline, and then just let me play this out, and I'm good.
It's a crime syndicate story, so they need to lean into that side of things.
Yeah.
Away from all the high political stuff.
Hell yeah.
I'm hyped, man. This is gonna be a good year.
I'm very hyped. I kind of can't believe they're knocking it out of the park, but
yeah,
I can't wait.
We deserve this game.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna say it entitled. We deserve this game. Well, tell us what you want to see in Star Wars Outlaws. If there's any characters that we missed, any worlds, because I'm sure there's gonna be more worlds. Are you excited for this game? Are you nervous because it's a Ubisoft game? And are you anti-pre-order like everybody else is, or a 2 hour before pre-order? We'll see. Let us know. I'm sure we'll have lots more to talk about this game in the months to come. I'm sure they're going to do a blowout at Ubisoft Forward in June, which we can react to live on. Help me up here.
What that'll be on this channel, if that's what you're asking.
On this channel.
Yeah.
Okay.
That on the Huber Rebels channel. I guess you're not watching on YouTube, but yeah, that'll be on the Huber Rebels channel. I can't wait to live react to conferences and stuff again. That'll be fun.
Yeah, that'll be fun. So until then, we'll keep coming back with some weekly episodes, and on Game Chat tonight with the Huber Rebels. This has been Ethan.
This has been Jordan.
And we'll see you next week.